Hello, this is Carlos Rocky, the voice of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, and you're watching The Toking.
This episode of Still Toking With is brought to you by the Dorkening Podcast Network. Learn more about this episode and more shows on our network by visiting thedorkening.com.
Greetings! We are the Retro Reductopus Cephala Podcast, a bi-weekly show that celebrates all the things that made growing up awesome.
He's right. We wax philosophic about lots of geeky crap like old video games and movies, toys, cartoons. I don't know, help me out here.
Music, pants,
Quoting video games that don't have dialogues,
shabibans,
tasty news,
Unnecessarily long Japanese onomatopoeia.
butt breathers,
uncomfortable nature facts.
or how to install a camouflage.
And unlike all those other podcasts, we at Retro Reductopus have an exciting rotating host schedule.
Do we?
We sure do.
So, if you didn't like the guy flapping his gums this week,
Like me.
worry not, gentle listener. Next week we'll have a whole new host.
Of problems.
Hey, they might still suck, but they'll suck differently.
And you know what's really cool? Retro Reductopus is part of the Dorkening and Inebriar podcast networks, with new episodes every Tentacle Tuesday.
Which is like every other Tuesday. We named it.
Anyways, you can listen to us at iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher,
Or any podcast player cool enough to carry the only show that celebrates all things that made growing up awesome.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right.
And we are now live for another episode of Still Token With. We are talking with the awesome people from Hell Camino. And with us today, as always, we have Benjamin.
Yo, what's happening, everybody?
And your better half, can I say that, Jeff?
Yeah, you can say better half. Yeah.
Better half? Oh, man.
Better half.
Okay.
Yeah, the photos told that story today.
Ben, would you like to introduce our awesome guests?
Absolutely. So, like Leo said, welcome to another kick-ass episode of Still Toking With. Tonight, we got the badass boys from Arkansas on with us. Lefty Williams.
How y'all doing?
Did I tell you could talk yet?
Ooh.
No, just kidding.
You gonna let a northerner talk to you like that, Lefty Ray?
Seth Irwin.
I thought everybody quit talking.
Gumbo now. We got Seth Irwin.
What's up, dudes?
Hey, don't talk.
And joining us via phone is James. I can't pronounce your fucking last name. Sorry. Like the galaxy. Seyfert. Thank you.
Like the galaxy.
Like the galaxy.
Like the galaxy.
James tried to get on via video, but unfortunately, the tinfoil
He's in the
was
middle of
already
fucking
used.
nowhere. There's no internet connection. Oh, scramble, scramble, scramble.
Yeah, I'm lucky that the squirrels are running fast enough to make this telephone call happen.
So they're either holding up the antennas or the phone cable.
Right?
Yeah, I just got a kid running around with a booster antenna. You know what I'm saying?
6 seconds. You don't have enough hands to do all that stuff and hold your beer at the same time.
It might get dark on my end, but I'm still here.
So we're talking with Hell Camino, and just want to let you guys know if you're interested, and why wouldn't you be checking out their work? They have a brand new album out right now, and links are down below or up above, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. And it's Jaws of Wichita? Did I say it right?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Jaws of Ouachita.
Jaws of Ouachita.
Yeah,
And
it's not
I
your fault you don't know how to
gotta
pronounce
say
that either. It's like an Indian thing.
It's that Indian thing. I gotta say, Lefty, I'm impressed. You're pissing in the dark.
I am pissing in the dark.
And you hit the toilet. I am impressed.
He didn't hit the toilet, trust me.
Actually, I do have light in here.
Is that why you went black?
He said it's gonna get dark, and then I just heard it. I was like, "Welcome to Arkansas." Oh fuck! So anyway, like Leo just said, you guys just dropped a new album, Jaws of the Wichita, Ouachita. Fuck, they're gonna introduce their own album, man, because I can't pronounce.
Put the phone in my pocket.
Oh, is that what it was? Nice.
Yeah.
So first let's start off. We kind of introduced everybody. Let's start with Lefty. So in El Camino, what's your role?
My role is guitars and vocals. What do I do?
Guitars and vocals.
Vocals, guitar, talk shit.
Talk shit.
Right.
Okay, I like that one.
Shoot guns and play country music and look at porn.
There you go. That's the life of a rock star. Summed up in one. So
we do the occasional bong pass. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
It depends on what green room we're in.
Right. But yeah, man, that's
nice. And we
So
have
you guys playing around. You guys, you know what I mean by playing around.
Yeah, man. We play with each other around.
Like local gigs and shit like that.
Yeah, dude. We actually do a lot more local gigs here. We get asked to fucking play a lot of local gigs here. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
yeah, we do it.
We don't actively book anything local. It's usually request or promoter needs a mid-level bigger band in town to come and play, so they ask us to do it.
Did you just classify yourself as mid-level?
I did.
Really? Well, I mean, we do travel coast to coast, bro.
Listen, I gotta say something though. Like, we met you cats at Stoner and Doomfest last year, and there was 40 bands in 3 days. Out of those, I mean, they were all good bands. Don't get me wrong. Every band that played they had.
You guys rocked it.
But
rocked it.
There was 3 bands that fucking blew us away, and you were one of them. I'll tell you that right now. So you are much better than mid-level. I'll tell you that. And I'm really
might
surprised.
have been at the point where I couldn't.
Hell yeah, man! I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, badass.
I'm seriously surprised that you guys haven't been fucking signed yet. Like
we were signed.
No, I mean
man,
like signed, and they're paying your fucking bills, and James can have internet and get on live. That type of getting paid.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, man, that's the next step, dude. I mean, we're not we've all been doing this for so fucking long now that like we kind of know not to just jump on the first thing that comes by.
Absolutely.
Pick and choose. You got to pick and choose.
Yeah, I mean we're all older, dude. We got shit we got to take care of. So it's not going to be just some kind of fucking 18-year-old out there. Man, I want to be a rock star, bro. We ain't got time for that shit. Fucking if you want to sign us and you want us to play in your fucking town, dude, we got to fucking know that we got it coming to us too. We're gonna bring our shit, but we got to know that like we ain't doing it for fucking peanuts. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
because we got to be able to pay our fucking bills on the end of it. Because if we can't do that, we can't come play for you.
Well, no, absolutely. But I definitely got to say, I mean, what's it? Orange Lily. It's been in my CD player for like a fucking month.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
like
brother.
legit, over and over and over and over. But I fucking love it.
That one sells a lot, dude.
It's badass. I mean, I haven't had the pleasures of listening to the new album yet because I'm still waiting for these 3 guys to sign it and tell me that it's signed so that I can pay for it and they can send it to me.
Yeah.
But I already told James I don't want that fucking thing unless it's signed. It's just
we'll sign it.
does me no good.
Well, hey, I'm the motherfucker that sends all that shit out. Ain't nobody told me that shit yet. So.
Well, now you know.
Well, we're gonna sign it for you.
I guess I dropped the ball on that. My bad.
Well, so
my bad.
Speaking of,
there's nothing to say about. Sorry now.
I'm sure your text got lost in the fucking translation hotspot.
Yeah, oh, dude, I will send all of you guys fucking CDs, man. CDs are nothing.
Yeah, man.
Like, yeah, that's my favorite thing to send to people. Like, I push.
Oh, he must have walked out of the room.
Stand still, motherfucker! I can't hear you.
I fucking I don't like it when like a guy comes up to my merch table and wants a T-shirt but doesn't want a CD. You know, hell, I've given them away because I'm like, dude, it's a sweet shirt, I know, but the fucking music is why I'm here. You know.
Right. Well, you know what? And it's funny you say something like that because Jeff and I run into that on occasion as well. Because as you know, we have the merch line and stuff, and people come up and be like, I love that fucking shirt. It's like, well, what about the comics? Like, I don't read comics, but I want the shirt.
I know. It's like, come on, man. No. Like, look at all of the art, not just the flashy one. You know, right in front of you. You know.
Well, it doesn't
I guess you guys need to start printing your shit on fucking T-shirts or something. Fuck. I wish I could print our music that like played on a shirt. That'd be badass.
Right.
Put down the pipe.
We are gonna have to re-up some fucking Jaw CDs here shortly, so at least we've sold a little bit.
Well, that's good to hear. To hear.
Speaking of
the record's jammed, dude.
Leo?
I was just gonna say, speaking of playing music from a shirt, I used to work for a T-shirt company a long time ago, and when QR codes were exploding, we started doing like QR code art on the shirts that would go to different locations, like a local band, and go to their band page. We did a lot of roller coaster shirts, so go to like a video of the roller coaster. So I don't know if people are still doing it, but you could also do that.
Actually, they are still doing it because somebody else mentioned that to Jeff and I about doing a small QR code right on the back of the shirt where they can actually take their phone and go boop, and it would take them right to the website.
Yep.
So that's not a bad idea. You could actually link a song to the QR code and be like, for more you have to buy the album, you pompous ass.
That's a pretty good idea, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say, like, you can, like, though I don't just push it, you can stream us on just about any Spotify, whatever app you like to use.
Yeah.
It's it is what it is. We get paid, but it's very little, I'd rather sell you the CD, on the whole, but we are available in just about any freaking thing that you could possibly look for entertainment, musically, or our YouTube channel's huge.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's really just a log of crap that we have that somehow in between the promos for this and the promos for that, there's little nuggets of gold. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Well, now use that nugget of gold and buy a better phone.
Hey, again, if I was in Little Rock instead of where I actually live, we wouldn't be having this issue.
Yeah. I'm just fucking with you. I gotta fuck with somebody. I thought it was gonna be Lefty that I was screwing with tonight, but he actually got on.
Gotcha.
I don't know. By the grace of fucking God, man.
Right.
So speaking of buying the album, where do you like people to go to purchase your album?
Our live shows.
The live shows?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
see,
physical disc
you can
for
listen
sure.
to the record all you want to, but you can listen to the record all you want to, but you got to fucking experience it live. I mean, we're pretty good, I'll say. Pretty fucking good live. So if you don't
can download the album everywhere though. iTunes, our Big Cartel, just anywhere that you can buy music, we're probably there. We use a large distributor as far as the digital side, and we like to distribute our CDs hand to hand, like he was saying, at shows. Just because, man, shipping sucks. Like, it sucks for a person to send just a CD because it's hard to do and it be like worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to pay $5 shipping, and it's hard day to day to know what that's going to cost.
Yeah, we run into that problem as well.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like doing? I don't like filling out customs paperwork. I love sending shit overseas, but I don't like filling out that shit.
But it's fucking,
I do it a lot.
Yeah, we definitely do it a lot.
We got a lot of motherfuckers overseas that love our shit. Love you to death. Man, I hate filling out that paperwork to send you our shit.
Y'all got to get your passports, man. That way when they're ready to buy you.
Every time.
Get some promoter overseas to fly your asses over there for a European tour.
And this we get hit up to do that all the time. It's just that it's a matter of.
I'm a good roadie.
You're see fucking old man sleeping all the time. Well, that's me, anyways.
Dude, you got a bad back. You're no fucking roadie. You'll be like, oh no, I can't do it no more.
I didn't say when I was roadieing.
You ain't gonna lift fucking James's road case. I guarantee you that shit.
No, man.
Oh my God, dude.
Zombie fingers. I'll just fill the zombie fingers. That's my job. Make sure their pipes. That's it. Make sure Lefty's got a beer. That's all I got to worry about.
Well,
Lefty heard his name, so he's like, yes, minutes.
Speaking of Lefty, I know we started going through you guys on your role in the band, but let's actually we'll start over. Lefty, what is your role in the band?
I play guitar and do the vocals, man.
Okay.
Very nice, very nice. And then I was going to jump to James because he's on the phone, and as Seth said, nobody cares. Go ahead. What's your role, James?
Man, I play the bass, man. I lay down the low end and try to back my buddy up over there on the vocals. I'm also the resident hill crester expert.
No, sir. It's the hill cresting supervisor. Get that shit right.
Okay, my bad. And I'm also the logistics expert and transportation expert. I don't know, man. I got a bunch of hats on.
Everything but the technology expert.
Oh, come on, I'm just trying to fuck with my boys because they can't see me.
And on the live stream, I have the group shot, but James is on the far right. And and then we'll kick it over to Seth.
Well, I do online distribution. I helped record the record, co-produced and co-engineered that. I also handle all merch orders, all online business, all social media, and then when I'm not doing all that shit, I might actually play drums every now and again.
Sounds like you all have a lot of hats.
No, that's how we do it, man. With three of us, we just spread it out amongst all of us. Lefty is very creative. This dude, not 100% of this record, he had every hand in every bit of it, All we do is back that dude up when it comes to the creative side because, you light the fire and let it go. You don't want to get in the way.
And that's kind of by design. I think, James and I, we even before we were in this band, we liked what Lefty did musically. We liked his songs. We liked how he wrote stuff. So when we got in this band, we decided that we were going to take on the lion's share of all the other shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And let Lefty focus on writing the fucking heaviest goddamn riffs he can write, which he did. Listen to Red
Y'all
Widow
gonna make me cry.
off this last record, and I guarantee you that fucking will show you the kind of shit that Lefty Ray can write when he ain't got to worry about a whole bunch of other shit.
Did you just reference Red Voodoo?
Huh?
What song did you just reference?
Red Voodoo.
Yeah, Red Voodoo. Yeah, it's one of my favorites on that album.
That riff is fucking heavier than anything, dude. It's the heaviest riff of fucking 2019.
Yeah, that was a
song,
badass song, man. That's definitely a badass song. I like I said, I don't own the CD yet because it's being autographed and sent. But
now that I know about it, so
it is. It's happening.
It's happening. Don't worry, guys. It will happen. Well, by the time James gets it to me, then maybe we'll just have you guys up here by then. You can just fucking hand deliver it.
Don't worry,
Mr. I would love. I would love to do that. I've got some stuff to hand deliver you anyway.
Nice. But yeah. So, but you can check out their music, like James said, on multiple platforms, and I highly suggest it. You know.
And if you can see them, see them.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah! If you can see these guys live, I would say you'd be a fool not to. Oh, I think Leo might have a clip. I think Leo just found something.
Yeah. So with your permission, I can
Roll
play
that. That was Red Voodoo.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is Red Voodoo.
What we're hearing.
Yeah.
I figured.
About that.
Watching it live.
Let everybody go. Here. Your voice of sludge. Biggest mud. Hey, gun. Whiskey bread off a beating pan. A dog down soul.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at Hell's Golden Show in
Gotta be careful, I don't drink too much
That's all we got.
Yeah, so that was Red Voodoo by El Camino. And check the show notes down below or up above, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. You'll find a ton of links to check them out. And, if you have Spotify or iTunes or whatever, go get the album, or you can listen online. But more importantly, go check out a show. Where are you guys going to be next?
James?
Where do you want me to? Oh, yeah, March 6th at Neighbors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're playing with our buddies in Zaris, Lane Johnny, Weeping Gate, and I think that's it.
I think that's it,
four
too, yeah.
bands.
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Neighbors in North Little Rock, Arkansas.
So
yeah, they're a good band.
We're hoping to get these guys up here to the East Coast again, so y'all can see them up here. I mean, they put on a hell of a fucking show. Hell of a show. I had a couple comments during the song feed, I guess. Lady J said, "Damn, nice voice. These guys are good." Well, we don't lie. When we say these guys are good, these guys are good. I mean, it's definitely kick ass.
Appreciate that.
I don't know. Do you consider yourself Southern rock? Would that be the category? I mean,
Southern soul metal.
Southern soul metal. Southern soul metal. I like that.
Metal.
Nice. I like
Somebody
that.
gave us a review of that last record, and then in the review they said something to the effect of, "This is the best example of Southern soul metal they'd ever heard." I'd never heard that before, but I was like, "That's fucking perfect. We'll fucking call ourselves that from now on." So, whoever that dude was, thanks for fucking creating a new genre for us.
I'm running with it.
Yes. Me and James saw that, and we fucking ran with it. It's probably gonna end up on t-shirts and shit too.
If you are watching us live, feel free to chime in with questions. If anybody has any questions for the band members, Leo's scanning the chats.
Yeah. So you got the watch party. I'm keeping an eye on the Token Dead site, also the Dorkening as well, and also YouTube. So if you have comments, post them in the chat room, and I'll get to them as best as I can. And so besides the music, I'm over on the Dorkening. We support a lot of indie artists, and a lot of their creative work. There's a ton of work behind it. What are some of the issues that you guys had in the past that you maybe found a good solution for? You guys are talking about handling your distribution, let alone creating awesome music. What behind the scenes, what's some advice you can give to future indie artists out there?
Don't go with the first label that hits you up.
There you go.
There you go.
Don't be afraid of
contract.
Man. If you don't weigh your options out, you never know. Somebody might come with something better. You know what I mean?
Right. Don't be afraid to go out and tour,
in a contract that you don't feel comfortable with, you should at least have that discussion.
Right.
And I'm talking about it can be one word. I know that sounds crazy, but people that's what lawyers do. They get you on one word.
Read your fucking contracts. In fact, have a lawyer read your fucking contract before you sign.
There you
go. Ain't that right, Lefty?
Yeah, that's fucking right.
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to go out of town and play shows, man. Go the farthest you can, and if you don't make nothing, fuck it. At least you did it and you made some fans,
Totally.
Well, that's how we met him. I mean, we met him. We met him, and I'm going to do this to Leo again. Jewett City.
Jewett.
Jewett tonight, Leo.
One thing I would definitely tell people is definitely back up what Lefty said, and that's travel. Because, man, I'll tell you right now, when we play here in town, which we play a lot in town, but we're playing with guys we've played with our whole life. We're never going to shake that we're not the local band everybody knows. When you go out of town, you shed that, man. You can walk through a place and, turn some fucking heads. You can't, if you always stay at home, you're never going to fucking, do shit.
No, you got to get your face out there, man.
Well, and the thing about it is, if you're content doing that, fucking by all means, do that shit. But
Oh, absolutely.
We've been doing that shit for 20 fucking years now, and we're we've all been on the road before. It just so happens that we enjoy each other and we fucking don't kill each other on the road, so we're gonna keep doing it. In fact, that Duet, as you like to say, city show was our fucking farthest north we've been so far.
We got to get these boys to Maine
until August, right?
Can you see Ann?
Ben and I had a little discussion. The locals, we call it Jewett. Jewett City.
Jewett. He calls it Jewett City. And I was like, no, Jewett. He's like, no, it's Jewett. I grew up there. Trust me. Like, okay. I trust you, but I still like Jewett.
Yeah.
Because
Hey, so I got a cool story about Jewett City. Fucking, we got done playing and everybody's like chilling out, and there was like a few other the bands were, they were crashing out in their tour buses and shit, vans and whatnot. And I was bouncing around and shit, and this, like I do down here. If I'm in my town, dude, we're just fucking drinking beer, kicking it and shit. And I dozed off for a minute in the van, and we get this tap on the window. It's one of those cops. It's got the funny hats on. We don't have shit like that there. Like, just checking on you guys. I know you're supposed to be out here. Just make sure ain't no dopers or anything. But no, we ain't got no dope tonight. I wish I did.
Oh, you're talking
about a lot of cool
that,
shit. Oh, and somebody took a shit in front of our bus. And the driver stepped in it.
Oh.
Yeah, the driver stepped in and pissed. Somebody shit in our fucking bus, man. It happens, bro. We're at a festival.
I know you probably didn't get a chance to, but just in case, did you guys check out the flea market that they have there?
No, we didn't, man. But I did pay $20 for a 12-pack of Coors Light.
hey, no shit, man. We're in like Hershey, Pennsylvania, and Lefty's trying to buy some beer, right? And they asked for his ID. First, number one, we didn't realize you had to be in a separate line if you're going to buy alcohol from the people buying gasoline. You know what I mean? Like we're from in Arkansas. If it's in the store, there's like one fucking cashier you got to go to. You know what I'm saying? We get through that fucking shit, and then this lady asked him for his ID, so he hands her his ID, and she didn't believe that was his name. So she gets the manager, and the manager's like fucking beefing on him too, like, oh, this is obviously a fake fucking ID. It was so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because who would name their kid Lefty? Yeah.
Lefty got his beer.
My mama.
Like, look at the barcode, bro.
Should have named me Bobby Boucher or some shit. I would have.
High quality H2O.
It was like, there's no way your name is Lefty.
I think Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but I like Connecticut, man. Connecticut was some cool fucking people up there, man.
Nice.
I think you had something to say.
Oh, I was just gonna say Pennsylvania. I think they have some weird alcohol laws. So,
they do.
Yeah. And in the chat room, Angela is asking, who was your inspiration?
Black Sabbath. Pantera.
Yeah, a lot of people, man. It goes from Black Sabbath to I'll get like old school 70s shit like Robin Trower, Leslie West, Leonard Skinner, Blackfoot, you name it, man. All those good bands from back in the day.
COC, God rest his soul, Reed Mullins.
Yeah.
That's a big inspiration in my life.
Yeah. COC, man. Yeah, it was cool. We got to play with Carl, man, the original singer at COC up there.
Yeah. With Leadfoot.
Yeah. Yep. That's a Connecticut memory for us as a band.
Right. Man, that was a dream show. I got to meet all those cats except for God rest his soul, homeboy, the bass player from 60 Watt Shaman that got killed. But I met his drummer and all. They had a band called Foghound or something like that. They were pretty good that night. But yeah, I got to meet some people, man. I've been jamming since I was a fucking kid. I didn't even know Scott was in. He used to play guitar in Nuclear Assault back in the day.
Right.
Shit, Scott's a fucking rock star, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my eyes, he is.
Oh yeah, Nuclear Assault was badass back in the day. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Scott's been in some badass groups himself.
I mean, in the headliner, Pale Horse. I mean, with Sal. I mean, Sal's a fucking rock star. You know.
I got to meet Sal and Johnny a few times down here in Little Rock because we got a dude that lives here, he was pretty good friends with Peter Steele and toured with him, and his wife was good friends with Peter, and she passed away from cancer, and they wrote a song about her called "That Creepy Green Light" by Typo Negative. That song was about he was a fucking bass tech or something for Typo. But yeah, those dudes were pretty cool, man. Sal's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Leo, do you got to go to commercial?
Yeah, we can run a quick commercial here. So as you know, every show is brought to you by Deadly Grounds Coffee, the most amazing coffee you'll ever drink. If you like flavored coffee, Death by Chocolate, I absolutely love it. Yeah, not sure if they have Sam Adams flavored.
Sam Adams down in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
We have our own beer.
Yeah.
We do, actually.
But here's a zombie talking about coffee.
Active lifestyles. It's not all wandering the countryside aimlessly or scaring passing motorists. And we all love a good cup of joe. And there's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds Coffee is my guilty pleasure. Bold, robust, delicious. It's coffee that can wake the dead. With over a dozen different roasts and flavors, Deadly Grounds can satisfy the most finicky of coffee addicts. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds Coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting. Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. We have very active lifestyles. It's not all...
Yep.
Figured they were close to being out. Yeah.
You'll have to hit us up next October. We'll send you a four pack.
I have an empty one that's signed.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get you up in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking to the promoter right now about it, so.
If you got air conditioner, we're coming.
I'll fucking secure a 4-packer at least to bring with us for that.
What's that, Jeff?
How's the tent for the fan?
How's the tent
for
the fan?
I live in the tent. That's home, baby.
Angela, who asked about your inspiration, was asking, what about Alice Cooper?
Yeah, we love some Alice Cooper.
Seth is like that.
Alice Cooper.
I used to play
Y'all
golf
remember
with
when he
him.
was a swing band? Like their first few releases, it was basically swing. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of the album right offhand, but I have it on vinyl, man. The cover of
Welcome
it is
to my
like a bunch
nightmare.
of
I have that
sailors.
somewhere.
They're like a bunch of sailors walking into a bar, and then you open it up, and the bar is all trashed, and they're like causing chaos.
Never been a fan.
I got a comment. Danny Chandler says y'all need to come to Florida.
Yeah, Danny, you're right.
Basically,
it's good.
What they're
It's
telling
good
you
to
is
hear that because we have a GoFundMe right now that is going to make a lot of those things a lot more possible for all of us. If we can have our van and it be dedicated, we're not using one of our personal vehicles or having to rent a freaking car. Every time we rent a van or a bus, it's $1,000.
Easy.
And it's tough to get that up front. You know what I mean? It's always out of pocket.
So help us get a van, man.
Yeah, the
That's what
GoFundMe.
it's called, van, son.
Yeah, that's the name of the GoFundMe is Van Son.
Van, son.
Yeah, we love Florida, man. I played in Florida with my older bands and shit, but El Camino would be badass in Florida. I know he will.
Well, I got to say, El Camino would be badass in any fucking state.
I should say we've been damn near everywhere else. We might as well go to Florida.
Right.
We got to get him up to Maine.
Yeah, we got to get them up to Maine.
If I come to Maine, I want to go on a moose hunt.
Oh, that's easy enough.
No, it's not.
Well,
you can go on a fucking moose hunt, but
you
I'm
gotta
going to
get
sit
your
my ass on a pier.
licenses. You gotta get your.
Oh no, I meant like we'll just stick them in the back of the
I
pickup
just
truck
want
and
some
drive
fresh
around and look at
fucking seafood, man. Fresh seafood. That's all this dude's out here.
Well, yeah, you want a lobster? You can get a lobster up there. Yeah.
Oh man, look, I love seafood, but I'm in Arkansas, and I'm no jackass. If it's not frozen, I ain't eating it.
What?
Right.
Well, the lobsters are.
I'm just saying. There's nothing you can see. I see it all the time, man. Fresh this, fresh that. Man, we're in Arkansas. There ain't an ocean. You can't smell the ocean for 1,000 fucking miles from here, man.
Well, you can smell the ocean, but it's not the kind you're thinking of.
Right.
Our ocean,
Right.
the only time we smell an ocean if a fucking hurricane hits to the south. That's it. And it smells like shit because it comes from Louisiana, no offense.
Smells like New Orleans, which we love you guys, but God, y'all smell bad.
Well, that's like when you drive through Jersey. You know,
Oh my God.
Oh my, yeah. You know you're driving through Jersey when you smell that shit.
Dude, I was so fascinated with fucking Jersey because I'm a big Sopranos fan and all that shit. And I'm seeing stuff like in that show. And I was like, dude, it really is foggy as fuck here.
Yeah.
We went to Jersey?
Yeah, we went right through that motherfucker in New York.
I must have slept right through that shit.
My wife's family's from Philly, so I had to deal with her mother, you know, talking about Woodard.
Yeah.
Lady J just I can see these guys playing with Scarecrow.
And the difference between Aaron and Aaron.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh yeah. Or get the fuck out of town. You tell us somebody get the fuck out of town. We're gonna get out of town.
What was that comment you had there, Ben?
I said Lady J said she could see these guys playing with Scarecrow Hill.
Yeah, I could too.
Which is a band from up here that actually they did our the opening song for the shows.
We're always down to jam with new people.
I'll tell you the band that I want to play with the most from up there has been one of my favorite bands forever. It's Scissor Fight.
Scissor Fight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Scott about Scissor Fight and the Earth Ride run.
That'd be badass.
When they were there,
it's Stoner and but the band that caught my fucking eye up there was Vessel of Light.
Yeah.
No, I got their T-shirt on right now. No shit, I've got a Vessel of Light T-shirt on right now.
Yeah, those dudes are badass, man.
I like Buzzard Canyon. I thought they were badass.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Black Road, that chick, man, she's a hell of a dancer too, boy.
So I do have a question here on the watch party from Lady J. She said, what bands would fans be surprised to know that you listen to?
Billy Eilish.
All you got to do is check out my Facebook page, and you'll see what I jam out to at the gym. It's all over the fucking place.
Dude, to be honest with you, when I'm on the road with these guys, we do not listen to like to the same genre of music. I'm like, if I got my headphones, I'm listening to fucking Tupac to fucking like Bootsy Collins or some shit like that. So it's always different for me, or country, like outlaw country.
I listen to a lot of fucking jazz music, honestly. I mean, I listen to metal, and I'm a metalhead at heart, but most of the time when I'm doing other shit, I'm listening to a lot of fucking Duke Ellington and fucking, old Ella Fitzgerald, stuff like that. A lot of swing music from the 50s kind of, I think kind of influenced this last record a little bit with like songs like Possum Cop. It's got a 50s swing beat to it.
Yeah.
We listen to all kinds of shit. And a lot of times when we're on the road, we don't even fucking listen to music half the time. We're bullshitting with each other. You know what I mean? Because we
listen
get
to the
fucking loud
podcasts.
I tell you what style of music gets me through a tour would be some fucking New Orleans Zydeco jazz, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. That's where it's at. That shit'll make you spark up a joint and be happy, I promise you.
But it always
Fire on the bayou, boy.
every time we're on the road though, it always comes back to some fucking Doug Supernaw.
Oh yeah.
I don't call him daddy.
He takes care of things.
Oh shit! Here we go.
You pick me up on Friday.
Let's see.
Okay, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it, or we'll sing the whole freaking song.
Here in the chat. Danny Chandler from Florida said, "Y'all can stay on my lowboy trailer, and I'll drive you around to the shows."
Let's do that, Danny.
Dude, we love coming to people's places instead of a freaking hotel all the time. I mean, honestly, if we can do that on the front end, like have a place to stay rather than spending money at a freaking Holiday Inn or some crap, dude, we do it every time.
You tell him we're gonna hold him to that shit, Ben.
I'll tell him.
Right.
We need your name, your number, and your digits, sir.
I'll hook you.
We're
I'll
gonna
hook
want to plug in an extension cord.
Would you camp out in a tent for 2 with 4?
I've done it.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. Weather permitting, man.
Hey,
It's
Rebel
crazy
Heart,
though.
Rebel Heart tour
Depends
in
on where you're at,
1999 to 2000.
Yeah.
We did it with that Skeeter Dope, early Skeeter Dope shit. We were playing with Hog Mountain and early Weed Eater shit. Went to Birmingham, Alabama. It was a field of fucking motherfuckers and tents and barbecue grills and you just that trash everywhere.
Like a
It was just a big
NASCAR race.
festival. Yeah, man.
Danny, I'll hook you up with their digits and shit afterwards. So y'all can chat. Because he said y'all can come stay at my house. Danny is a lifelong friend. He's actually like one of my kids. You know,
Oh yeah.
lived with us for a little while. Grew up with both my boys. He's an awesome fucking kid, man. I'll tell you.
You don't have a kid.
Oh yeah.
He's an awesome guy. He's actually an adult now. I mean, he's got his head screwed on straight, man. And he don't bullshit. When he says something like that, he don't bullshit.
Hell
That was kind of
Well,
part
see,
of our
now we're
last
just
little
one
fucking
link
go-
away. Now all we need is a promoter and a club. You know, we're that one
That's
step
it.
closer to being in Florida.
That's
like
right.
Lefty said in our last fucking promo video, like, we'll come to your fucking house, dude. We don't fucking give a fuck. We'll throw us some fucking meat around. We'll make you some Southern delight. You know what I mean? We ain't fucking just gonna sit on your couch and fucking look at you funny. We'll fucking come out and hang out and fucking party with you, dude. You know what I
I'll
mean?
cook for you.
Look, we'll
I
walk
ain't
it out
cleaning
like
shit, but I'll cook.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lefty promised some Southern style gumbo for us, so I mean, you know,
We can do it.
We're gonna get your asses up to Maine.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it.
coming to Maine.
I got another comment here from my wife Michelle. She said, "Hello, everybody."
Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello.
She's watching live, so yeah.
And I got a question for you guys.
Go for it,
Right
Danny.
on.
Do you do acoustic?
What?
Do we
Do
what?
you do acoustic?
We
Lefty
can.
does.
Acoustic. Unplugged.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah, I'll do it.
Until
I'll
I
do
die,
it.
man. It's a good example of it.
Hell, I can do a
Yeah,
couple of songs acoustic up there when we
Oh,
come
were you
up.
thinking at the camp?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see the
Yeah.
gummies. Look at his eyes are like half-mast. The gummies kicked in. He's like, you can blindfold him with fucking dental floss right now.
Oh,
that's awesome.
I
There
need
he
to be
is.
a part
I
of
got the
that.
bubble fuck
Like,
you on
I need
that
to
one.
be doing this face to face, man, because I need some of that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Jeff, man.
It's lit.
Yeah.
It's lit.
So speaking of locations, we got some sad news a couple weeks back about Rock and Shock, but there was an announcement that it's coming back, I believe, by a different company. So if they run it like the last one, that's something you guys should definitely check out. It's like a weekend of it's a horror convention mixed with like rock shows. So like there's a convention center, and then right next to it is the Palladium, which is a concert area. So
That's in Worcester, right?
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
One of our friends, Rocky Gray, actually does scores for horror flicks, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also the
Rocky's
drummer for
local.
Evanescence, but he doesn't really care about that. He really his
I mean, the
soundtracks
better
are
thing he
amazing.
did was Living Sacrifice. let's be real. Living
Oh, no
sacrifice is
doubt.
way better.
Yeah.
But what Leo's saying is this convention.
Living sacrifice is something you guys should look up. Like, period.
All right.
They're amazing, man. We talk about inspirations. That's one of the guys that I grew up looking at. Like, all of those guys in that band, those guys were gods to me as a 15-year-old. You know, and they're not even old either. They were like 17.
Right.
So, but like Leo was saying, Rock and Shock, that event, it's got the whole event part of it in the Worcester.
It's the DCU Center.
DCU Center. But literally 3 buildings behind it is the Orpheum, which is a small little venue. I think it seats 50.
Probably a little more than that. It's
a little more. Yeah,
a little more than that. But great intimate venue, man. When we were up there in November, King Diamond was playing.
Oh shit! I love some King Diamond.
Yeah, but what you want to do is you want to time that with the Harvest Cup.
No. He's talking about Rock and Shock because they do the venue for the music at night during Rock and Shock.
Sometimes they do it.
Go to the show.
Sometimes they do it during the con because I could have sworn one year we went there was like Gwar playing like in the actual not the concert area but actually in the convention area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a good little gig up here.
And that's the thing. If you get, anything like that, we're down, dude. We gotta know about it. Number one, we gotta get all the fucking information. Number two, because we can't, we gotta submit for it or whatever we gotta do, and we can't do it if we don't have the fucking info. So
exactly.
That's it. Hit us up on Facebook if anybody's got anything like that. Come on with it. We ain't fucking scared.
We actually answer that shit. It's not other people that do it. We're like, if you talk to the band, you're talking to the band.
Yeah. No, it's the 3 of us. I mean, 95% of the time you're probably talking to me, but we all 3 are on that shit. You know what I mean? So
I would say 99% of the time you're talking to Seth.
Probably so.
Lefty will come in like halfway through the conversation with a thumbs up. And then James, when he can get on, he'll reply to you.
Right. It takes a little bit longer to get to it because bauxite fucking hotspots and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, man, it is what it is, dude. It provides us a place to jam and not get in trouble.
That's true.
Right.
We get louder than fuck in that little bitty room.
So
where we jam is a pretty fucking crazy place, man. That's I don't know. I'm sure y'all know about the whole Clinton Dixie Mafia shit or whatever, body drop off stuff. I don't know the corruption shit out there, man. Like where he lives, man. They found fucking like people that tried to snitch on Bill Clinton, or just weird shit like the Boys on the Tracks, all that shit. Like I'm serious, man. It's like some real deal shit down there.
Now I got a question: is that what Dixie Mafia is based on? The song.
Yeah, some of it. That song was actually written by, wrote about fucking Walking Tall. Have you ever watched the movie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great movie.
Okay, so like back in the day,
original or the remake?
Doesn't matter. They're both
the original. It's about Buford Pusser, real deal shit, man.
And Kirksey Nix.
But Kirksey Nix was a Dixie Mafia leader. He was from Arkansas. He was from Fort Smith, Arkansas.
He was a bad motherfucker too.
Yeah. He's the one that put the hit on Buford Pusser. Killed his wife.
So, yeah, just Dixie Mafia is the song that I used in their promo video. So it ran at the top of the event, and it ran in the ad of the event. But it's on YouTube. You can check it out. It's also on the album Orange Lily.
Guns,
correct?
drugs, and fuck ton of money.
That's right. Guns, drugs, and a fuck ton of money. Orange Lily, another great album, which was your second album, correct? Because we did chat a little bit about the new album. But Orange Lily was your second album. Yep. Like I said, I don't own the new one yet. I love most of everything I've been able to hear. But That's been in my CD player legit.
I don't have a signed disc, so I couldn't tell you.
Fuck, I guess I'll send 3 of them out now.
I did. Wait a minute. I gave you a
we gotta
signed
get you a disc, bro. We gotta get you a disc, man.
Signed one. When James sent me all that shit up from his yard sale, he sent me discs. I thought I gave you one of the signed ones.
What?
It wasn't out at that time. I didn't even have any.
No, the Orange Lily CD I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh my bad.
I got some stickers and shit too.
I thought we were talking about the new one. My bad.
Oh no, the new one's coming. The new one's coming. Actually,
keep up, Kansas. Keep up.
You know what we got to do, right? When you guys do sell your CDs, do you sign them before you send them out, or you just send them out as is?
I mean, it just
if they want it signed.
Well, what we should do is say like the next 10 people that order that CD,
right there, baby.
Mention the show, and they'll sign that for you and send it to you signed.
Yeah,
let's push that CD. If you order the new CD from El Camino, the next 10 that see this show, buy that CD, mention us that you saw it on the show. They'll sign it. Make sure you get an autographed copy of it.
I'll tell you what. We'll also include snazzy fucking signed promo posters as well.
They're throwing promo posters signed as well. And I'm going to tell you something. You're going to want these cats' autographs, man, because they are going to be big.
There's James's face.
Oh, look at that. There's James.
There's James.
Why you gonna? Seth. Why do you have him bent over like that?
Because that's what he does.
That's the Kansas.
Sorry, I told you I wear a lot of hats.
It's all about the bass.
Lefty.
He's all about that bass, baby.
No face.
Oh shit,
guys.
Man, speaking of the bass, that's one of the things that I love about being in this band. Lefty prefers that I'm actually louder than him, you know, and I've never experienced that as a musician in any other band. Like usually the bass guy is like pushed off to the sides, like, dude, you're not the show. Just make sure you're on time, you know. I love what I do in this band.
Well, yeah, I gotta say, when you guys are live, it's all about all three of you. It's all about the band. There's no one person in the lead.
No, and that's why if you watch most of our live videos, we actually prefer to set up like in a row. You know, most times drummers will be way in the fucking back, and you'll have the front man up front and all this shit. Nights we do it what we call love handle to love handle.
I'll be right back.
We're all three side by side because it's about all three of us. It ain't just about one motherfucker. So.
Right.
It's fun, and we have more fun that way. We like to interact a lot too. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, we definitely saw that.
Especially whenever motherfuckers try to put their fucking foot on my kick drum, right, James?
For sure. Hey, but we have fun. That's the thing. Like, people forget that. Like, they get caught up in this is a show, I've got to perform. Yeah, you do, but have fucking fun. Look like you're having fun. Don't look like you're going through the motions of fucking doing this bullshit, you know? Like, it's not a job, guys. It's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. No, Jeff and I can totally agree with you on that.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Well, man, I'm 40 years old, and I still feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm 56, and I still feel like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Most of the bands we play with are like, we're in a heavy metal band, and we're serious, and we're fucking here to kick your fucking face and fucking this and that and the other, and we're like, that's cool. We're fucking three old dudes who like to play fucking music, and we're probably going to be better than you. So, just saying. I mean, if you want to be fucking serious, let's be serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
We're still on the throne.
Yeah. Somebody threatened to take our throne last time, and they figured
I'm back.
out.
Last throne I was on was full of spikes.
Lefty, did you take a shit?
No. I went in there. She was yelling for me.
Oh.
I had to go see what was up.
That's another thing I like. I get to take my family. It's usually my son or my wife with me on the road, man. And I love that. I love getting to be able to do that.
Nice.
I love it when she's out there too, man. She keeps us out of trouble.
She really does. I also like it when your son goes with us, because then he gets to see random crazy ass shit that he probably ain't never seen.
Yeah, I mean, he was like 17 in a bar on the Las Vegas Strip, you know what I mean? Like, with permission and all that shit. The legal shit was taken care of, guys, you know, but fucking, it was awesome to have him, you know, experience Las Vegas at 17, you know?
He saw his first live titty. Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Well, no,
he only had $5. He couldn't afford the other one.
I'm about to get a mouthful, but wait a minute, I can't do that.
You know? Dude's selling merch, and there's a line of people, right? It's like after the show, and this chick buys a sticker for my son, and a guy like two people back in the line is like, "What are you gonna do with the sticker?" And she whips out her tit and puts it right on her.
That's
he don't
my son's like a deer in the headlights. He's like, "Holy shit, Vegas, baby!"
Hey James, wasn't Brock down there whenever I got hit on by that Scabby Sue motherfucker in New Orleans?
Definitely.
No,
definitely.
Well, I thought, yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
There was a one-legged dude going to town on this chick, man, in the elevator.
He came up to me. It was 7:30 in the fucking morning, dude.
I was with you, Seth.
Fucking brushing my teeth. And she's like, "Hey, you got $1?" I was like, "Fuck no." She's like, "You want to fuck?" I'm like, "Fuck no." She's like, "Well, money change." I'm like, "I just told you I ain't got no fucking money, bitch." So she went into fucking continental breakfast and like, I don't know where she put all this stuff at, but she pounded down some fucking waffles and the eggs and all that nasty shit. So me and Lefty are walking down the elevator and we hear this shit and we're like, what is going on? Elevator door opens up and fucking Cheetos are flying everywhere because this one-legged motherfucker is banging the shit out of this hooker in the elevator while she's eating Cheetos, and the Cheetos are fucking falling out every time he hits her. They're like falling out.
This is fucking memory too, man. We're not even in Orleans, man. This is just memory.
We'll get the next elevator. It's cool, man. Y'all fucking. He had one foot. He had a boot on, and he had his crutches. He was getting it.
He was getting at it.
I've never seen a one-legged motherfucker fuck like that. Not saying I've ever seen a one-legged motherfucker fuck. I'm just saying that.
So is that the craziest thing you've seen on tour? Or?
Oh my god,
that's pretty crazy.
Man,
it is. I mean, like,
that's crazy, but the craziest shit.
You sure you want to come with us?
I've seen some crazy shit. The craziest thing I ever seen was in Birmingham, Alabama. It was fucked up, man. This we were playing this little place called the Nick, and it's my brother. It's back when my brother was still in the band, and the original drummer. And this fucking cop, he was undercover detective. He gets out his ride and he walks right up to all of us, and we're sitting there passing a joint. I just passed. I don't really smoke that much, but every once in a while I'll hit it. But anyways, the road dude that was with us, Shane, he always goes with us half the time if he ain't flipping out.
Right.
Anyways, this cop walks right up to us, and he said, "Hey, boy." And I turn around and look at him, and he's about 5 foot, and he was a black guy. He was a black cop. He was like, "We don't smoke weed in Alabama. You better put that out." And I was like, "Man, I only have a joint," and some bitch was in my hand. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I hand it to our tour guy. He puts it out on his tongue, and he's like, "You better throw that shit in the trash," and he threw it in there. So we were like, "Fuck, we gotta go in there and play the show." The band that was before us is already done, so we gotta load up and play. We get in there, and that dude's sitting there watching us the whole fucking time. We fucked the whole goddamn show up because he's pointing at us. He's like, "I got y'all." As soon as we got off the fucking stage, and that dude was on his radio, we jumped in our shit, and we fucking left our gear up there. Went back to the hotel. I called the fucking owner. I was like, "Man, we'll come up there in the morning and get our shit because I think we're going to go to jail." He's like, "Yeah, it's probably the best thing, man. They'll lock you up in Birmingham, and you're not getting out."
Oh, wow.
Over a fucking joint, man.
Wow.
That's the craziest shit. But no, the dude with no leg fucking the chick in the elevator, that puts the icing on the cake for us.
I'm so glad Lefty was there because nobody would ever believe me If I didn't have material with
I don't know if I do yet. Believe you,
man. I
believe
like,
him.
Fucking
the whole Cheeto thing is what got me.
There's some crazy shit everywhere, man. It's crazy.
Dude, the Cheetos were all over the floor. She was eating them, but every time he would hit her, like they would fall out of the bag because she's just, she's wild. So.
I've seen some crazy shit.
We got any more? Is there any other comments out there, Leo, or questions yet?
No, not on. Let me just double check here.
Of course not. Nobody gives a fuck about us.
I don't give a fuck.
I did one time in my old band jump off stage like we're loading gear out, and this dude like straight up like wants to fight. Like there's no getting around it, and he's picking a fight with my brother-in-law. Like it was crazy, man. This dude just like wanted his ass pounded, and he the guitar player that I was with, he's still my best friend, but man, he's fucking like a bear, you know what I mean? He's real nice, and so you poke him, right? This motherfucker totally balled up his fist, and I'm like, oh shit, and Ben's already hit him, you know what I mean? It was so fucking crazy. Like, I didn't even get to done, I just got done performing. I don't even know. I'm just trying to load gear, man. It was so fucking crazy. I damn near broke both of my hands on this dude's face.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you're talking about downtown music, man. I remember that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You were there.
That was
you
a
were
wild
there.
fucking. Yeah, it was a wild night. You got the mold knocked off your nose.
I did, man. That was the
No, he
one
has this
thing.
little-
I
he
had
has
this
this little
crazy
mole.
hanging mole on my nose that I'd had removed like 19 times as a kid. You know what I mean? Like through my life, it was something I had to have happen. And this motherfucker knocked it off, and it's never been back.
Yeah, it was a crazy night. I was like, what the fuck? I was all sauced up on
That
moonshine
night we
and
were
pussy
playing
and
with only flesh.
cocaine.
And I don't know if you know about that band, but they like did piercings on stage, swing from fucking ceiling fans and shit by meat hooks.
Yeah.
It was a crazy night.
I remember them.
Yep.
I actually might have even been there that fucking night, to be honest with you. So.
Dude, they travel with an EMT. You know what I'm saying? That's like nuts to me, man.
Fuck, we got Gigi Allen's brother is still doing the Murder Junkies. They're coming down here to play in Little Rock in March. So I'm sure that's going to be fucking wild.
Damn. We got to get down to Little Rock.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you do.
So, Robert
It's a whole different world down here.
Robert John Burke is asking, what's the link to buy the CDs?
HelCamino.BigCartel.com.
Oh, sorry. Repeat that one more time.
HelCamino.BigCartel.com.
HelCamino.BigCartel.com.
You can also go to HellCaminoBand.com, and there's a link there to that. There's our Facebook page. There's a link there to go to the Big Cartel. It's like the first thing you'll
you can
see.
Put shop now, and it takes you right
shop
to
now.
Yep. Or you can watch the intro video to this event, and at the end it has the Big Cartel link there as well.
Or you can send us a fucking message on Facebook and say, hey, bruh, I need a fucking CD. Give me your address and PayPal me fucking $15 and I'll send it to you.
Bye.
You can do it.
Buy our shit.
Like I said,
and that $15 was shipping included.
El Camino.
Yeah, next 10 people that mention the Toking, the Still Toking With show, or the Toking Dead, either way, because some people refer to us still that way as the comic side of it. They'll sign it, and they'll send you. I think he showed you a little promo poster. You know,
I hope I get to be in that comic book, man.
You never know.
I'm like looking at right now the first appearance of Venom and Spider-Man at the same time in the same comic book. Like I am the comic book guy.
Dude, I want to be in that comic, man. The Token Dead, dude.
I know, that's what I want, man. We have got to make that happen.
I was gonna save you guys for the cartoon.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah.
Shit.
Well, like when we pitched this and it goes cartoon, man. I was thinking like having El Camino up on the stage at a concert. You know, zombies come in, you fucking jump off.
Dude, that's like wood. Like, you're giving me wood, dude.
You know,
They all die. They all die though, right?
Well, yeah, they all have to die.
Yeah, we gotta die. We gotta fucking die, man.
And they come back as fucking zombies, you know. But Seth can be throwing drumsticks from the stage into the fucking eye and shit. Whack, you know. James will just run in circles trying to get reception.
Dude, can we fucking do it like Return of the Living Dead? Fucking part 2. Return of the Living Dead
I'm like
shit,
a
man.
T2000 that can't fucking phone home, man.
So,
with a bass and slash him with a cymbal.
Give me a fucking crossbow and I'll kill all of them.
just to dork out for a second, James, is that amazing number 299 or 300 you're talking about?
299.
299. Nice. I had a 300, but somebody stole it from me when I was younger. Definitely awesome run, the McFarlane run.
Yeah, that sucks.
Dude, we found a bunch of comics in a house I was cleaning out one time, and they were dated back into like the 50s and shit.
I've also got the first time that Ghost Rider, Venom, and Spider-Man are all together. That's like one of my favorite comic books.
Oh, nice.
Look at Seth's face. He's like, "Are you fucking serious right now?"
I mean, I am. Like, I am the dork of the band. Like, ask them. They call me Vanilla.
Hey,
no.
Seth doesn't even like Star Wars, and we're like, what the fuck? We love Star Wars.
I like real fucking movies. I'm just saying.
Hey, you gotta like some comic books, man.
He does. He likes the Token Dead.
Yeah.
I got
absolutely. Absolutely, man.
I put mine in a Ziploc baggie where we get fucked up.
Stuff, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm too busy doing other things to like.
He's fucked. He likes having sexuals.
Well, heck, don't. Damn, I didn't even tell the hot tub story on the road. I should have told.
Oh my God! Tell a hot tub story. They'll like that one.
We have a hot tub story for y'all. Check this out.
You teased it. You gotta go for it now.
Yeah, let's
it's too late.
In Dallas? No, it was PWK was in Dallas. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You need to text me, like, remind me about that issue 300, and I will pull some strings and find one.
We ain't talking about that shit no more. We're talking about me getting a blowjob in a fucking hot tub in Dallas. Shut up. I just gave away the damn story because you was nerding out, sir. Thank you.
He was nerding out. Seth's trying to nut out.
Dude, you can talk about the past all you want, bro.
I didn't gave the fucking thing away. Long story short, there was bubbles and she couldn't breathe anymore.
It's like the oldest story ever.
I'm just saying it was on the roof, motherfucker. What do you want? Your fucking comic number 299 or some shit.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Exactly.
See, we're entertaining.
Like Star
this is
Trek.
what we do.
Star
this is why
Wars.
we don't listen to the radio. Like, we fucking laugh, man.
Yeah, that's where me and Seth are kind of like, you know, we're the horror movie film dudes, and we like, hey, Roadhouse, everything with us.
Oh, no.
Brad.
Oh man, that was an Omen.
Brad Wesley.
We got to watch Roadhouse. Roadhouse is on.
Me and Lefty have actually talked about doing a concept record based on Brad Wesley, and every song on the fucking record will be a Brad Wesley quote or a Roadhouse quote.
No shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And it's been a serious conversation because every time we fucking are together, we start quoting that movie like it's the greatest thing ever because it is.
All right. Well, now
we're Tombstone, man.
We're gonna nerd out a little bit. What's your favorite scene from that movie?
Oh my God.
There's so many of them, but what's your favorite?
Hard. It's hard to pick one, but I would think that it's probably whenever he's there at the house with the old man.
Yes.
And he's fucking talking about renting the apartment. I don't know if that's the most hilarious shit to me. When he's talking about being in the good graces of the church. Love that shit. But I mean, that's one of many.
Dude's like, I reckon you ought to pay something because a man's got to at least say something or he won't appreciate it.
How's $100 a month strike you?
Nice.
Mine would have to be the one with Sam Elliott, man. Talking about What do you do when a man puts a gun in your face? Or there's two things you do when a man puts a gun in your face.
You can die and you can kill the motherfucker.
Kill the motherfucker. Yeah.
Yep. That's
or
a
when
great
it says
scene.
the double douche.
The double douche. Right?
When he hits that dude in the nuts.
I love the first fight scene where they all come in there and they're gonna kick fucking Patrick Swayze's ass, and he's like, "Okay, let's go outside, then, boys."
Yeah. It doesn't
That
turn
first
around and
fight
walk back
scene, they
in.
all go back. They all go back to the fucking rich dude in the helicopter and shit. They're all bleeding and fucked up, and they're all standing in a line. They're like, "Fucking man, whose fault is it?" They all point at this one dude, and he kicks him in the nuts, beats his ass and shit. I'm like, man, this dude's fucking 5'3", man.
Well, what if somebody calls my mama a whore? Well, is she?
For me, I think one of my favorite scenes in that movie was when Tiny had the bear fall on him.
Yes.
Where were you? The bear fell on him.
Coming here because of me.
Who's that? That's my grandpa. He was an asshole. He's dead. He was an asshole.
I really like the first phone call to Sam Elliott. He's like not really asking for help, and Sam's like, "Well, I got some shit to do. I'm gonna get over here."
There's a sign in the urinal that says, "Don't eat the big white mint."
You okay over there,
Jeff? We were on the road like 2 weeks ago.
good.
We were in the middle of fucking Texas.
I was
And
hearing
we were sitting
noises.
Woke up. We were in the fucking hotel room. We're flipping through channels, and fucking Roadhouse had just started out of nowhere. And we're like, dude, this fucking movie is gonna follow us forever, and I'm fine with that. So we love that fucking movie, man.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
But speaking of movies, we actually got to go see the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre gas station when we were down there this last time.
I saw that when you. Yeah, I was just gonna say you guys just toured down in Texas and you got to see that.
Yeah, it was badass.
Look, hey, you guys need to get your comic books in that place.
So we just stopped on the way through. You know what I mean? So
We got to get our comics in that place. You should have promoted it. Isn't that your job?
You know what? We probably could.
Okay,
man,
so-
'cause they had a lot of cool shit in there.
Yeah, so like the dude does barbecue in there, and it's great barbecue. But they have it's basically a horror comic book store. I mean, I shouldn't say comic book, but like novelty store. Like, dude.
Yeah, I mean they had like toys and all kinds of different stuff in there. So like
Oh,
action
shit.
figures and whatnot.
It's all
I'm
horror
thinking we should
themed.
barbecue zombies.
Nice.
There was definitely like tons of zombie stuff. Like, especially like I noticed they had these really cool pins, like a whole
Return
like,
of the Living Dead, all that
like
shit's
hat
in there.
pins and shit. It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I'll have
The
to, I'll
cool
have to
thing is
look
they
that
had
up.
they had Grandpa's
Yeah,
jacket from the first movie framed up on the wall, and it was
Oh, nice.
actually for sale. But it was the original jacket
$15,000 for that
that
jacket.
Grandpa had on in the rocking chair when he was trying to kill that chick. Yeah, it was cool as shit, man.
Hit her in the head with the hammers. Grandpa Sawyer, man.
Right.
It was badass, dude. We took a whole bunch of pictures there. We saw the van. We saw the truck. I mean, we saw all of it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I saw
Get that
all the
bitch
pictures.
Leatherface.
I saw the pictures you guys posted on Facebook.
Yeah, it was badass, dude.
Yep.
Well, that dude
a
is a
bunch
like
of
horror
Draculas.
con freak, man. I promise you probably ran across this guy at some point or another, man.
Yeah.
Like he has
Dude,
tons
yeah, he's
of
super
like
cool guy.
legit horror film, memorabilia.
Nice. Jeff and I got our first
Besides
cameo in
besides a couple
independent horror
thousand
film.
pops.
You said you had your first cameo?
Robbie released that. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm getting to that. Yeah, Jeff and I had our first cameo appearance in a stoner horror / comedy called Texas Death Trippin'.
Hell yeah.
So we did a cameo on that, and then we just got called about a month and a half ago to do the second cameo for the extended version, as he calls it. And he just released today that it's coming out this summer, so we can actually talk about the fact that we actually had a second cameo.
That's badass.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys should check that out. It's streaming on Amazon Prime. It's called Texas Death Trippin'.
I got Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's totally a stoner comedy.
It's a stoner fucking
Yeah. I'll give away one scene. They go to the whole.
Don't.
I'm giving it away.
No.
I'm giving it away. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Jeff said no.
Yes.
No.
They go to the hotel. Like, I swag through the whole movie.
Dude, please, because it takes me 2 days to download this shit.
To buy something. And, yeah, they get a little freaky with the comic book. Let's just put it that way. Jeff don't want me to give it away. So I won't. So now you got to watch it.
I'll watch it tonight.
Right now to get it by the time it's released in fucking the summertime.
Well, the extended version's in the summer. That's with the second cameo. But the first cameo's in this one.
And that's available on Amazon
you
right
still
now?
won't introduce me as your partner.
What? My partner? What? What the fuck was in that Gatorade bottle? It wasn't Gatorade, was it?
He had to look at it. He was like,
was that like
That's bong water, man?
No, I think it's 2 martinis.
that's some Arkansas ditch water.
Hey!
No, it's Gatorade.
Yeah.
And
Yes, I always tell people that story you told me, man, about the father-in-law and the Cadillac, man. You got to tell that again.
The what?
Your father-in-law buying that Cadillac. That shit was funny.
Your father-in-law buying the Cadillac.
Yeah, you remember you was telling me that shit up there about how he had to go up there with a baseball bat and all that shit.
Oh no, yeah, he's psycho, man. Yeah, he wasn't.
I remember now.
Yeah, he
Look
went
how
back
many
to
players are good, aren't they?
baseball bat.
That was
Yeah,
great, man.
happy.
I got that on video. I showed it to my wife. She's like, "That's the best shit I've ever heard in my life."
Oh, we're creeping up on that time, Leo.
We are. Just want to remind everybody, if you check the show notes down below or up above, depending on where you're watching or listening to us, you'll find a bunch of information about Hell Camino, and definitely go support them. Buy a CD.
Go to the Hell Camino.
And also check out their Facebook page, and you can find a link to what was the... my brain is mush right now. It's not GoFundMe.
What the fuck is in your cup?
It was.
Yes, the GoFundMe Van Fund.
Yes. Go check it
It
out.
was yeah.
It was Cap Morgan's. There we go.
If you just find it, you'll read everything about it. You'll understand what we're doing. We're trying to raise money to get to all of these fans that want us to see them. That's the basis of that whole fundraiser, is to do what they want us to do. Let's come play, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because we want to come play. It's not, a lot of bands, they don't really like to play for other people. It seems like most of the time. We want to we'll come, like Lefty said, we'll come play in your fucking kitchen at 9 o'clock in the morning as long as you're making us breakfast.
Hell yeah.
It'll be cool. You'll fucking love it. So.
Absolutely.
Totally.
That's right, man.
Women.
We'll start wrapping things up here, and any last minute items that you guys want to discuss or blurt out or anything?
Well, I just want to remind people, we said the next 10 CDs that go out, you mentioned the show, Still Toking, you get a signed CD and a promo poster.
Absolutely. And I strongly suggest that
we always
you buy
send
that
out stickers and lighters. With anything you buy, you're going to get something for free. Never do we send a T-shirt without something else.
I always pile those fucking bags full of shit, man. It's never just what you order. And I'm not gonna tell you what I might put in there, but I'm gonna grab a handful of shit and put it in there. So.
I'll put one of my beard hairs in there for you.
It'll be great.
It might not be a beard hair that you get.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be like
they all look the same, don't they?
I hope I'm the motherfucker that packs all those bags. I ain't touching that shit.
God dang it, Lefty! You said beard, not ball.
Let's do the rundown here. So, James, besides all the links that we've mentioned, is there anywhere else you like people to follow you?
Yeah, Instagram. We haven't mentioned that. Our Instagram page could use some help. And also our YouTube channel, man. Like, we love putting up our promo videos are gold. Like, we like them because we like to look at ourselves be stupid. You know what I mean? But it's always funny. I love our YouTube channel. It's got tons of live videos. That we actually have legit videos out there too as well.
Yeah, they do.
There's a great lyric video that Seth put together that I watch it myself a lot just because it reminds me of what we did that year. It's got tons of live footage from the whole year, like traveling, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. And the Instagram is at official Hell Camino.
Man, everything
That is
we got is damn near official Hell Camino. If you type in Hell Camino in Google, all of that shit's gonna come up. I promise you, and it'll be us. There may be others named it, but we the only ones that matter.
There you go.
Yeah, we actually own it though. That's the difference. We actually own it. You know, we have
we own the name.
like
We actually
government
have the
documents that prove that we own our shit.
And we made a promo video about it, and it was fucking hilarious. You might want to go check it out because it's on YouTube.
Cool.
It is on YouTube.
And Zeth, besides all the links, anywhere else you like people to follow you?
I mean, of course, you can hit us up on Facebook. If you really want to follow us, you can get us on fucking Spotify, listen to us on Pandora, any kind of streaming service. I guarantee you we're on there.
Bandcamp.
Or you can follow them to
Bandcamp.
So,
Amazon
Bandcamp.
Music, Bandcamp, all of them.
Hey,
man.
sir,
We try to cover all the
bases.
bases.
You said Zeth, not James. Thank you, sir. I'm just kidding. Love you.
He's blowing you kisses right now, James.
I love him too. He knows.
You can follow us anywhere. You can follow us on tour. You can follow me to the bathroom. Whatever works for you.
Just bring a bottle of fucking disinfectant.
And a magazine.
That's something I do like, is I always find somebody that like wants to get me stoned at shows, man.
That dude needs a joint in his life every
Three
time.
of us have very different tastes at shows. We'll put it that way.
And
some of us want Whataburger, some of us want weed.
A number 2 with no garden bitch does sound really good right now.
Right.
Except
I'll
for if
still
you go
take my
to that
joint.
one in fucking Louisiana where she wouldn't give you no goddamn ketchup.
Yeah, don't fuck with the lady in Bossier City, Louisiana. A condiment Nazi is what I call her.
Condiment Nazi.
You know, like the soup Nazi on Seinfeld? She's the condiment Nazi of Whataburger.
No, you can't have no fucking...
No soup for you! 1 year!
That was the night we left this fucking place that I had to put my truck in 4-wheel drive to fucking get up the hill to get the hell out of there and forgot completely about it. Do like 90 on the freeway to Whataburger before they fucking closed and fucking turn it in the parking lot and my truck won't turn. What's going on? Oh shit, it's still in 4-wheel drive.
I know this is totally random, but you mentioned
Life on the road with El Camino is fun. You should try it sometime.
What was that, Leo?
I'll tell you what. If you fucking go and donate like $500 to our fucking GoFundMe, you can come on the road with us for a weekend run, and you'll fucking see some shit you probably never seen before.
Yeah, you're gonna get with that 5. You're gonna get beer. You're gonna get the experience and a hotel room, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna pay for everything but your fucking food. Come on with it. $500 and it's on, son.
If you're lucky, you might get your hair played with.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Lefty Williams is the fucking king of hair twirling. This motherfucker will sit here and do this shit all fucking night. But not on himself. He's got to do it to somebody else. Most of the fucking time, it's me. Trust me. I'm fucking in a fair bit with his ass.
Again, I'm lucky I get to bring my son or my daughter on the road, so
And
it's
you do
never
that
awkward.
only because you don't want to sleep with Lefty in the hotel. I done figured you out, you asshole.
Speaking of Lefty, you like people following you personally, or just everywhere with the show?
No, he likes it personally.
Man, I could go either way, brother. I'm super cool with all the fans and shit. Like when I play a show or anything, the first thing I do, man, I get hit up. I talk to everybody in that fucking place. You can ask those guys. They're like, man, we're fucking ready to get out of here. We're unloaded up. We're fucking ready to go. I'm like, all right, man, let me holler at this dude real quick. That's just how I am.
Taking a nap, so
And I'm talking to everybody. So yeah, I encourage anybody to follow me on my Facebook and follow me on my band stuff, man. I'll talk to you. Shit, I'll talk to everybody.
Awesome.
I'm the same way. I just don't ever think of myself like that, like to push myself. I would have said that, trust me, though. If I'd have thought of it, I'd have said it.
I talk to everybody.
I'll talk to
James Seyfert, Instagram.
love.
Hey, all right.
I do
How
have
about
some really
Yu-Gi-Oh?
cool hashtags. Like if you just put in hashtag low frequency overlord, you'll see just about anything I've ever posted that has to do with El Camino. Like I'm serious. Like I tag that like crazy. That's like my hashtag. Nobody else uses it. It's mine.
We're actually getting to the point where hashtag Jaws of the Ouachita is also becoming our own thing because we put it on a lot of stuff and it's starting to swing around. We have a couple other ones that are starting to become our own as well, like hashtag Damn Son.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Hashtag Swing City is almost ours. So it's just getting it out
Southern
there.
Soul Metal is one we've been pushing.
What the hell?
I don't know.
All right. What about you, Leo?
Well, yep, for me, just Google Leo Pond. You find a bunch of stuff. Could be true, could be not, but I'm not going to tell you which is which. But more importantly, follow these awesome people here. Go listen to El Camino. And what about you, Ben and Jeff?
Jeff?
Hold on.
I'm going to close out the...
No, awesome. You guys are fucking kicking it. I want to get you up to Maine.
We want you to get up to Maine.
But I have a question for you. I have a question for you guys. Can you do no electricity, no running water in an outhouse out back?
Fuck yeah.
Bro.
It depends on the other side of that conversation.
We don't have toilets down here, bro.
Did you forget where we're from? We grew up like that.
I know, I'm close to that now.
So, as far as...
I take a bath in the creek, man.
Yeah, I'd love to have you.
So, as far
You
as...
ever had a bubble bath? You ever had a bubble bath in the creek? That's what I do, man.
Dude, I've had a bubble bath. Oh.
And get that boy some pain, and he'll have a blast.
Next to your bear.
I scrub my back with catfish eggs, bro.
As far as us, you can follow us on all our social media, the Dorkening Podcast Network, blah, 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 as every other show. But to all our veterans and first responders out there, thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do. Have a great night, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Catch you guys there. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
Your book of lies will buy you a mild acceptance. My free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven, but me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell.